Hello, YouTube. Oh my gosh. It has literally been a minute since I made a video. But like the thing is, y'all, I've been going through it. You don't even know. But I'm back and I'm happy to be back. Girl, I wanted to make a video about the time I got bounced from stairs. Now, if you don't know what Steers is, it's basically like a fast food restaurant. It's kind of like McDonald's / Wendy's, only with much better fries. So just to start this story off, it's important that you understand that it wasn't even my fault that I got bounced. It legit, like, Struce God, it was not my fault that I got bounced. I blame my friends. They should have been responsible for me, but they didn't. So, yeah, they weren't responsible for me. So, how this story started, I have this one friend that I work with. So she hits me up and she's like, oh my God, bitch, let's turn up. The whole crew wants to turn up. So, you know I'm down for that shit. Knowing that I'm going to go get fucked up with these bitches, I buy myself a bottle of Pinotage. Now, I had never really drank Pinotage before, and I'm not too big of a drinker. I literally only drink to turn up. So I have this bottle of Pinotage, and instantly when I tasted it, it was like a cheaper bottle. Probably cost the equivalent of like $2, $10. It cost $2, $1. It was hella fucking cheap. So I got this bottle of wine, and I just immediately when I start tasting it, I'm like, fuck, this is some nasty trifling shit. But I'm like, whatever, it's gonna get me lit. So, like, I force it down my throat, but my body is, like, rejecting it. It's trying to, like, you know. So, my friends hit me up, and they're like, bitch, we're outside. Get the fuck out. So, I run out, and I trip on the way to the car. So, I get in the car, and my friend Jody, her boyfriend's in the car with her, and he's all like, bitch, are you okay? And I'm like, yeah, bitch, I'm cool. We get in the car. Can Jean drive like an old lady? He drove like he was, I don't know, thinking about life problems. So him and Jody are out here having like this deep adult conversation, and I'm sitting in the backseat like, when are we gonna get to the club, bitches? So we get to this club, and you know, Jean, he like likes to buy people drinks. So he's all like, okay, what are you having? When must I get to you guys? So I'm just like, get me a Jägermeister, get me a tequila shot, get me some red wine, get me some white wine. I want to mix this shit up. I'm all about that mixed breed wine, bitch. So I start drinking, I start getting, you know, like lively and whatever. And the rest of the crew isn't there yet. So I'm like, fuck these people. But either way, a bitch is getting drunk. So, you know, just drinking my shit like I'm drinking juice. So, we go to another club, and I start getting messy. And then, like, I'm dancing and I'm on the floor and I fuck up my shoes, and my friends are like, okay, bitch, you are doing too much. You need to eat something. So we go to the fast food restaurant, like, right next door, and we start ordering food. So at this point, I'm like, no, not tipsy. I was hella drunk, but I'm about to, like, pass out because I'm so drunk. So it wasn't McDonald's. I got like fries, I got a burger and all of that. And immediately I start eating. And the minute the smell hit me, everything had to come out. So I'm just like, wow. Like, I'm like throwing up basically on the floor. I'm like, everywhere. So, the people working there did not appreciate the fact that a drunk bitch was throwing up in their establishment. So they come up and they're like, bitch, you need to clean this shit. Jody looks at them and she's all like, you have cleaners. You can see my friend's not in a good state. She's not about to clean this shit. And then I'm like, yeah, why must I clean? You have fucking cleaners. So we start yelling and screaming at these people. Sean gets up and he starts yelling and screaming. So we're all fighting with the cleaners. And they're like, get the fuck out, go. So my friends are like, yeah, fuck you too. So they go out first, not realizing that I'm stumbling and taking my sweet ass time. And because I'm behind them, the workers in Sears, they shut the doors, like they lock me inside the building. It was so sad. Like, I'm standing there, like, there are these burglar bars, and I'm looking like this lost, sad puppy, and my friends are, like, banging on the door, and they're like, you better let her out. They're, like, screaming, and yeah, I don't remember much of what happened, but I remember I was literally about to pass out. So eventually they're like, you know what, get the fuck out, and never come back here again. So they open the gates and they kick me out. And I'm like, oh, all's well that ends well. But then, like, the sad part of the story is the rest of my friends, the rest of the crew gets to Steers, and, you know, my weave is a mess. Like, my tongue is sticking out. I don't have a shoe. I'm looking hella ratchet. And I'm like, okay, so where are we going to go next? And my friends are like, nah, bitch. Like, you're on another level of messy. You're going home. And it was so sad. Like, I didn't want to go because everyone was there and it was lit. Then my friends were like, Christabel, you're getting in the Uber. You're getting into an Uber right now. They forced me. They forced me into a car against my will. So, number one, it wasn't my fault. Number two, they shouldn't have forced me. And number three, I feel like if you're friends with somebody, you need to forgive and forget. So, that was the time I got bounced from Steers. It does happen. It doesn't mean I'm a bad person. It just means people need to relax. So, thank you guys so much for watching. I am literally about to turn up with my friends. I hope you guys have an awesome day. And girl, you know, Wednesday turn up is the best turn up. All right. Bye.